If you're playing Football Manager 26 and are looking for an attacking midfield wonderkid who possesses elite vision and the creativity to open up defences, Rodrigo Mora might just be the player you are looking for. Before I show you why you should be breaking the bank for the player in Football Manager 26, don't forget to like today's video and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Right then, let's jump in and show you why Rodrigo Mora is the player that you absolutely must sign in Football Manager 26. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rodrigo Mora. He's an 18-year-old Portuguese wonderkid who starts Football Manager 26 at Porto and he's valued at £30 to £91 million. He's a player in real life that has begun to wow people with his abilities. He's elite at creativity and with his vision, he can unlock defences. He operates in the attacking third of the pitch, mainly in the centre of the field, as he's an elite attacking midfielder, can also cover on the wide left and the wide right and can move forward up the pitch if you need him to. Looking at his attributes, he has a bit of everything. At the age of 18, he scored 15 for acceleration, 17 for agility and 15 for pace. In his mentals, Flair of 17, vision of 16, whilst also scoring highly for off the ball, determination and anticipation. And then in the technicals, he has elite dribbling with 16, finishing of 13, first touch of 15, and technique of 15. He really is set up to go on and become one of those wonder kids who can become one of the very best players in the game. So in today's video, I'm going to use Football Manager 26 to see what happens across the first 10 years of his career. Is he going to go on and develop into an elite wonder kid? At the first jump forward, we have gone 5 years into the future. That means it is now 2030. Rodrigo Mora is 23 years old and he has changed his homeland of Portugal for England as he now plays in the Premier League for Liverpool. He's valued at 107 to £322 million. Let's take a look at how he arrived in the Premier League. So he would play for Porto until the 28-29 season, occasionally dropping back into the B team, but making most of his appearances for the first team. And in the 27-28 season, he would play 29 times, scoring 16 goals, scoring a 7.26 average rated season. Following year, 31 appearances, 10 goals and 4 assists before he would make that big money move to Liverpool. They would pay £141 million for the player. And in his first season in England, he would have 19 total appearances with 6 goals and Player of the Match award. He would average rate 7.64 in that first season in England. So we know how he has got on in terms of his progression on the field, but what about those attributes? All important attributes show that he is now starting to turn into that elite wonderkid. Look at the physicals, acceleration, agility and pace, all scoring 17 with balance, natural fitness and stamina. In the mentors, he has green attributes for anticipation, composure, decisions, flair off the ball and vision. And in the technicals, dribbling, finishing, first touch and technique. Now it's no secret he's a wonder kid. He's not one of these hidden ones, but at this point of his career, there may be even more progression to come. And so when we jump forwards to the 10-year point, it's now 2035. Rodrigo Mora is 28 years old. And he's still in the Premier League, but not playing for Liverpool anymore. He now plays for Arsenal. He's valued at 83 to £248 million. Let's take a look at how he ended up at Arsenal. So he would continue to play for Liverpool until the 31-32 season. He wouldn't be an automatic first teamer. So he'd play 29 times in the 30-31 season and then drop out of the first team, only playing twice before a loan move to Arsenal in the winter transfer window. He would then start 26 times for Arsenal, scoring 14 goals with 4 assists. And then he would turn that move permanent with a £104 million transfer. Once he got to Arsenal, a complete first teamer. 31 games in the first season, 26 in the second and 31 in the second. He would go on to score 13 goals in the 32-33 campaign, 15 in the 33-34 campaign, and 13 in the 34-35 campaign. He would top out at an average rating of 7.75 for Liverpool in the 30-31 season and has played lights out football all the way through his career. Going back then to look at how he's developed on the pitch, we can now see he is that elite Wonderkid that we were looking for. In the physicals, green attributes of acceleration, agility and pace, but he also scores 15 for balance, natural fitness and stamina. In the mentals, it's anticipation, composure, flair of 18, off the ball of 18 and vision of 18. And in the technicals, it's dribbling 16, finishing 16, first touch of 16 and technique of 17. And as I said, he's not a hidden wonder kid, and it is no surprise that he goes on to be good. But this good is quite frankly ridiculous. If in real life he can develop like this, he could go on to become one of the world's best players. And if FM26, you can see that he has developed into that wonder kid that we were looking for, and a player that you absolutely should be trying to sign. Well, there we go then. What a fantastic player Rodrigo Mora turns into. I think he could be one of the very best wonder kids in Football Manager 26. But what do you think of his development? Do you think there could be even more to come? There are a few times where he was dropped out of first teams, where he could have probably had more first team exposure. Do you think you could have got more out of him if he was managed by a human manager instead of an AI manager? Let me know your thoughts on Rodrigo Mora in the comments section down below. And whilst you're there, don't forget to like today's video and make sure you're subscribed to the channel.